the mystery of Buckskin Girl. Today, we're diving into a case that stayed in the shadows for over 3 decades, the mystery of Buckskin Girl. In April 1981, the body of a young woman was found in a ditch on Greenlee Road in Newton Township, Ohio. She was wearing a distinctively crafted buckskin poncho, which marked her out and led investigators to give her that haunting nickname. Sadly, her identity remained a mystery for years, capturing the curiosity of the public and the hearts of her family. Let's explore this intriguing case of unidentified remains and the steps taken to bring clarity to a heartbreaking story. On that fateful day in April 1981, a passerby stumbled upon the body of this young woman in a ditch along Greenlee Road. When the authorities arrived, they faced a grim scene. The woman was not only deceased, but also showed signs of severe trauma, particularly to her head and neck. The buckskin poncho, an unusual piece of clothing, added to the intrigue of her identity. Initially, investigators were puzzled, as there were few clues leading them to understand who she was or how she ended up there. This shocking find could have been just another cold case, but it was only the beginning of a long investigation. Once her body was discovered, law enforcement jumped into action. They quickly examined the scene and the injuries, focusing on the signs of trauma and the fact she had been strangled. The investigation was challenging from the start. With no immediate leads and no identification, her case went cold, getting little media attention in the years following. However, local communities began to take notice, and newspapers started running stories about this buckskin girl. Families who had missing loved ones were particularly invested, hoping to find answers. The case became emblematic of the struggle many face when loved ones go missing, and it prompted discussions about the importance of identifying deceased individuals and keeping their stories alive. For over 30 years, the identity of Buckskin Girl remained a mystery. Investigators worked tirelessly, but every lead seemed to fizzle out. Throughout the decades, several methods in forensics advanced, yet the case never moved forward enough to provide closure. Meanwhile, families of missing persons held on to hope, searching for loved ones, while Buckskin Girl's case hung heavily over many in the community. Every year, new technology emerged, but there was still no hint of her name or her story. It highlighted a grim reality about how many people vanish without a trace. The pain for families left waiting for answers echoed through time as they grieved for someone they loved, unsure of where they had gone or what had happened to them. That all changed on April 9th, 2018, when the Miami Valley Regional Crime Laboratory made a groundbreaking announcement. After years of researching and developing new DNA techniques, they were finally able to identify Buckskin Girl. To the world, she was now known as Marcia Lenore King, a 21-year-old from Little Rock, Arkansas. This moment was monumental, not only for investigators, but also for Marcia's family. They had last seen her around 1980, but she was never officially reported missing. The news brought a mix of relief and heartache for her family, who had spent years holding on to hope while searching for her. It also serves as a reminder of the emotional journey for families of missing persons, never truly knowing what might have happened to their loved ones. Despite the identification, the investigation into Marcia's death remains open and unresolved. Authorities continue to seek justice for both Marcia and her family. There's an undeniable importance to this case. It serves as a reminder of how vital it is to provide closure. Each day, families around the world hold similar stories of loss, highlighting the pressing need for solutions. Marcia's story resonates, showcasing the ongoing fight for justice and the power of modern technology to unveil answers. We can only hope that with continued efforts, more families will find closure in their own mysteries. The story of Buckskin Girl, now Marcia Lenore King, is both poignant and unsettling. It encapsulates the struggles of unresolved mysteries and the power of modern science to breathe life into cold cases. Her tale not only impacted her family, but also the community that cared deeply about her fate. This case drives home the importance of raising awareness about missing persons and supporting families in their search for answers. If you have any information that could help bring justice, don't hesitate to reach out. Together, we can keep stories alive, remember those who are lost, and help